Libra, welcome to or back to my channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Libra placements, or if you have Libra in your chart, specifically Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get into the messages. Please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button. I do appreciate the support very much. All right, we got some kind of secret idea. There's an idea about a secret, or keep an idea secret. Then you got a discovery with Aquarius. Okay, so you're discovering something. We do have the right connection, Libra. So you got the right connection coming up, an idea in question about the right connection, possibly. All right. I am a little tired. This is a new setup for me. So, I don't know. I'll go live on camera once in a while, I guess. Kind of getting used to it. All right. So now there's cautions with confusions. I'm getting cautions. So if there's confusions about some kind of cautions. And it has to do with Neptune, sacrifice, cautions for sacrifice. Work, what is good for you, Virgo, and secrets with Virgo, a sacrifice, and then good fortune. There's a blessing. Some kind of trouble or anxiety, resources could be involved. Libra, what's happening for Libra this time? I'm going to shuffle through that and see if somebody wants to come in. Right? So, yeah, could be some kind of denial I was picking up on before I began the reading. Okay, I know I'm a little further away from the phone than I was before. So I hope I'm heard. Got the sun. Leo here. It's about your actions and who you are and what is being demonstrated. So whatever you're demonstrating is what you're attracting. There was a limit and caution. We saw some kind of limit, caution, or lesson to learn. And then the sacrifice with the confusion. Same cards. So what wants to come out about this confusion, trouble, and the sun? Having to do with an action and fluctuating reactions. So maybe it's how you are fluctuating your reactions to the actions. Hi. Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aries. Okay, what else is happening? We have keep your involvement hidden. So you could be keeping to yourself, keeping your involvement hidden at this time. It has to do with your home base security or your family. Libra. Pisces, could be dealing with a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. This is about something that involved you and an overwhelming event, possibly with Pisces. So whatever had occurred there about an overwhelming event, you actually get a benefit. Trust. See the word trust, again, hidden. Trust something that is hidden. It's restoring balance for Libra. What's happening for Libra and with this Pisces energy? Support. You got true support. It could be an idea or a person in question about your support and your family, but it involved you have overwhelming support. That is what I'm seeing. The past is coming up here, Cancer. You're being asked to do what makes you feel secure. Past is here twice with a confrontation with Mars energy. Aries again, this is about who you are, actions you take with Mars being the first house. Confrontations about the past. Being asked to be practical. Do what makes you feel secure at this time as it Does involve the sun again. Leader or demonstrating. You're demonstrating how what you want here as far as the part goes. So not accepting less than you deserve here with the sun as far as the past is concerned. Whatever indecisions you made, it's about making a clear it's about making a clear decision, and here you are making a clear decision. Libra. Decide. Decisions. I'm looking over here at this. I'll show you this indecision. So you had an indecision. There wasn't indecision. Yeah. So clearly decide, because the sun is here to support. Okay. It's being there. Things are being brought to light, so it's there to support you through anything overwhelming. Your decision could have been based on a rule or an idea or a value that you have. This is other people's power and resources being involved here with Scorpio with the 8th house. Then you got Sagittarius and Scorpio. Could be Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, Libra, Scorpio cusp. I got them all here. Okay, so other people's resources and you making decisions about what you want, part of your support system, and what you don't want as part of your support system. Because I balance right here into the deck, so it's what's creating balance. All right. Yeah, it's a reset. I think I'm seeing the word reset. Okay. Laws and philosophies. Well, that's you, Libra. You are about that. Okay. You're about that. I don't know what else to say. Oh, you could be doing something in a big way. You could be demonstrating. I got demonstrating laws and philosophies. So like I said, you are very knowledgeable possibly about those things. Again, with the Aries. Okay, so this has been a challenge, I want to say. Virgo and Aries. Virgo and Aries here, there's a lot of signs showing up, right, with Virgo and Aries. However, you are attached to this energy. There's been cautions, limits on your hopes and your dreams and your futures. It possibly could have affected your creative ability with Leo. This is the idea in question that we began with. So the idea in question was about leadership position and what is going to be part of your future here. And then whatever was limited was for you to see the limits and then exceed them or not. Of course, it's up to you. There could have been an overanalyzing of your desire. So it's like being studied here with Virgo, being looked at, being studied. But then all there is like honesty. There's honesty. So if you're being studied, you're being looked at as someone who knows the rules. Because they're not hard rules. They're just common sense rules, but they're overlooked or something. Does that make sense? Discovery. That was right, but yeah, that's part of the discovery, an overlooked rule of some sort. I don't know what kind. Let's see. It was overwhelming. Cautions and limits and rules, laws, philosophies, having to do with demonstrating and sharing. So actions matching words, in which, since your card kept coming up, oh, that's enough right, I was saying so. Okay. What's happening? The discovery is happening. The discovery that I've been talking about. Just also pay attention to your dreams with Pisces because you could be discovering something in or about your dreams. A Leo, Aries, hang on, communications, getting communication dreams, but it's about a reaction. But your reaction is honesty and strength. Honesty and strength, then the moon with reactions. So it's like you can't go wrong. This is all in the upright, your communications of how you feel. You're being very honest with yourself here. Do what you want to do. Alrighty. And then you got other people and the resources. But it's in reverse. So you're discovering about other people and the resources and then the involvement of the family and how it affected your security or the breach in the security. Should I say? There's fun, romance, art, dramatics. There was a major change. And your actions, you put your actions towards something else. That was unexpected. That was somebody did something for personal power. There's a mystery around it, surrounding home or family. That's part of the discovery. Getting and using power. Personal power, but it's not personal power. It's power for what? Aries again. Powers for challenges, power struggles. About where you're going. But you do have the energy to meet the challenge of where you're going with the sun right here. So it's why am I getting the difference between? There's a difference between something. Somebody's involvement is hidden. Trouble, self-note energy, anxiety because of something hidden. Or what somebody thinks they know about or keeping. I don't know why I keep going with these cards. That was interesting. Okay. Dramatics again. Hang on. Benefit. You're going to get a benefit out of this. An unconventional benefit. You're being asked not to worry about whatever was hidden because right here things are being brought to light. I mean, isn't that's like as above, so below, so within, so without. Or it's whatever played tit for tat here. Virgo, the details. Discovering the details. Aries and Leo. Aries and Leo. No, well, yeah, maybe because I got the sun. But it says Virgo, not Leo. So sorry about that. Your desires are the desires or some kind of desires regarding a Virgo. Aries had some ideas about his desire regarding Virgo, but you had a major change in your desires there. But there was some kind of rule keeping something in place. But it was like, a house of cards or some sort. Some kind of house of cards with it. House of Cards became overwhelming. It could have turned into an event. There's disappointment here. Let's get some tarot here. What is this energy of whatever is in question? It's about thoughts. What somebody thinks they know as opposed to something else. King of Pentacles in reverse. Something threw you off. What is this? Eight of Swords. What are you tied to, or what was a mystery that you're tied to? Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. High Priestess. Use your intuition. Here we go. Let me see. Okay, we got the Empress, High Priestess, and the Cup. So this is a trustworthy cup. There's a mystery about this imagination over here. And it's part of your imagination, Libra. Here you are with the Empress. It's your imagination. So only your intuition is going to know what you need to put your decisions to and what you don't. What's going on here? There was a King of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there's a Pisces, or that Pisces energy. The moon is in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse. It's no longer like acceptable with the Nine of Wands under the deck. Let's see, no longer acceptable. Accessible, acceptable. Interesting. Hang on, because I'm going to get a couple more here. I want to meet Grim and see what's happening. Thank you for your patience. All right, what's this Eight of Swords about? Oh my gosh. Your passion, what you want, your dreams, what you put your idea to. You got an unconventional passion or unconventional love here, and you've got many thoughts about it, and they're conflicting. For some reason, you've got conflicting thoughts from insecurities, because I got security. So what is going on? Well, time to take a rest, or you should be taking a break or a rest. It says 44, 4 and 4. And it's a mystery. So clearing your mind of clutter or any imaginative stories that were created with or by a Three of Cups. Use your intuition about it. You walked away with the Eight of Cups from this energy because it's part of a community that is in disarray of some sort, tied to a mystery. Virgo in reverse, Hermit in reverse, outside energy, much projections. That's why you being asked to, excuse me, I'm going to adjust my chair and it makes funny noises. Okay, we got a Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're like standing, you're setting your boundaries against or about this for of your rest, not letting your thoughts. Lovers, about this. What is this Queen of Swords for you, Libra? Six of Cups, the past. How you're reflecting on the past here with the Six of Cups. It's like you're putting your past behind you here. Here's behind you. Behind you. To me, it's behind you. Is it in front of you over there? I don't know. 6, 6. Okay, this is about giving and receiving, being open to receive something new and different. I'm getting, yeah. Something to be here. All right, so we have that Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. You've been through something. You got the bandage on your head. This is releasing anxiety and worry. That is after the Eight of Swords. There's a sword to cut away some kind of illusion. Okay. Now, I'm not sure what this being recognized and giving and receiving. It could have been breadcrumbing because I got the past here. What is to be shared? This is sharing. This is giving and receiving. This is sharing. Somebody wasn't a good sharer. Let's see. Isn't that a kindergarten lesson about sharing? Let's see. Overanalyzing. Gosh. Let's say overanalyzing. Okay, so we got Eight of Pentacles, Tower. Aries again, working hard. And then, is it to avoid a tower? Working hard to create a tower? Long range. Or somebody had a tower and they had to go along. Isn't that like in football? Go a long way. I wanted to say, worked hard to go a long way. Okay, something very unhealed about the emotions here. Temperance in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. You're not confused about what's overly emotional. Whatever is not your energy, or whatever is unhealed about the situation. Recognizing what's yours, what's not, or whatever hard work was put in, that's coming to light. This hard work about working through a tower. I'm not sure this Eight of Pentacles is your energy, but it is over here with the Empress, so I don't know. There was an overwhelming event that could have created the tower, which with the Four of House. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's get this right here. With the fourth house in the tower, makes me think something happened overwhelming to move you. Overwhelming with the Three of Pentacles. So group worked hard here with or about an Aries, Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo. Walked away from. Yeah. Three of Cups. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so a lot of hard work was put into a tower with or about Three of Pentacles, and that's part of a mystery, your discovery, or discovering bits and pieces of it. I honestly want to know what this Knight of Cups is doing. You could be keeping things a mystery. What's that Queen of Cups? She's coming out sideways. The emotions of it all. What else though? Coming out sideways. Attaching to emotional issues. Could have been an issue. Attaching to emotional issues of this energy. Yeah. Attaching to the emotional issues of the energy leads to, there was some kind of deception around the emotional detachment. I was going to say attachment. There was something to the attachment. You were meant to see a higher perspective. Something about emotional investment that was deceptive. You're not carrying the worry. You were successful in overcoming the worry. You're not affected. It's not affecting you because it's not your energy. You got the High Priestess here. Okay, something about your dreams could be giving you clues here. And the Moon. Saturn is in Aries. I think it came out in reverse, but I said Saturn is in Aries, and there you go. Four of Cups in reverse. Now we got 4, 4, 4, 4. I mentioned the fours, and now the Four of Cups is in reverse. I don't know if he's in reverse or upright. Just like, okay, just like this card, I didn't know which way to go with that. So this energy is working together. This energy is working together, creating something overwhelming for themselves. I'm going to say, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. It's like very busy with their troubles. Self-created troubles. I want another one. What is this Emperor? Because wishy-washy, what, two-faced? Something could be two-faced here with a group or a community. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, Aries, deceptive. And it is in reverse. A lot of codependent issues on this, and okay, on community, on outside energy. Justice. Your decision you made long time ago, a couple years ago, 4 years ago, 9 years ago, 11 years ago, 11 years possibly, 9, 9/11 again, or 11/9 is significant here. Because I have 11, and then sorry. These cards are gold foil cards, so they handle a little different, and I just don't want them to slip here. So I got Justice and the 9 in reverse, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. So disarray has been created. Excuse me, my nose itches. So attached to codependent issues and all free, but it moved a long way away from this energy. Something was done for personal power. The information could be being shared. Hard to say. I don't know why. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, it came back up. It's what about what was done. Okay, since I'm looking at it in reverse, I need to put it in reverse for you. It's confusing sometimes. Number 10, 9, 10. 7, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Didn't go as expected. Now there's a narrative about it. Somebody's disillusioned here. King of Wands in reverse, Aries energy or Leo energy that I picked up on earlier. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. No longer, you're not in the 5 of Pentacles. There's 2 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. Overindulging in some kind of situation. What situation? Overindulging in a situation with a group. Double line here. Libra. It's become overwhelming. So whatever overwhelming things were being created are becoming overwhelming. Oh, because you got love. Yeah. You got the Ace of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. You're holding back. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles holding back. And then there's love. You're not holding back love because it's not on purpose. It's about going towards something new, away from, like, steering, I get with the wheel of fortune, steering in a different direction for whatever reason. 4 of Cups in reverse. It's going to be very busy. King of Swords in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Sun in reverse. 3 of Cups. This is celebrating too soon on a victory that's not occurring. Not going to occur. And the moon is in reverse. The sun was in reverse. The moon's in reverse. The sun is in reverse. Very backwards. So it's very backwards. It was switched around, turned around, and Magician. One more. Switched around, turned around. What was being shared for favor. But you got the Star. Aquarius to be involved. You are the Star. You come out the Star and free from all this. You're the 9 of Pentacles in the middle. Well, it's in the reverse too. Star's upright. That's what I'm pulling on over here. The Star is with the Emperor. Fool. New journey. Opportunities with the 8 of Wands. Somebody's not moving on the calmer waters. Or you don't need to move on to calmer waters. You got the 10 of Cups here. Though you already are calm. Maybe. Peace, maybe you're at peace, and maybe that's the idea, right? So what is the Star energy in Aquarius with this overwhelming event? Needs to be shared about it with the Tower. Ace of Pentacles. You have a new beginning. There was no stopping you now. Ain't no stopping us now. Something like that. Okay. You got the Lovers, and then you got action. Okay. You got Gemini, twin energy, then you got action, and then you got the Ace of Pentacles. So you made a decision, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so you made a clear decision. What you're giving, doing, what you're not. The 2 of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. Or whatever chose not to give, you recognize it. And so if you recognize it, then you know what it is. If you know why something's doing something with the 5 of Wands, then 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Got your 10 of Cups with 10 of Swords. Okay, well, the never-ending story, I won't call it. The never-ending story. Let's see, because we got true love in reverse. Let go of control issues. Somebody you didn't have true love with has control issues. True love in reverse. Let go of control issues. Libra. What's happening for Libra? Express your love. Libra. Getting to know each other. You have chemistry. It's coming more upright for me. There's chemistry, but there was questions about this chemistry. The There was a test about what you feel about this chemistry. Finances and career are no longer a factor, because if it would be in the upright. You have something worth waiting for coming in. Religious factors have been involved. Or the one you are attracting could have a different background than you, and you are able to integrate and be mature enough to find, and it actually blends well and makes some kind of harmony or chemistry with one another, because I have honeymoon. Could be overcoming generational cycles of religious factors. Engagement is coming out more upright. Chemistry, engagement. This is overcoming many low vibrational ideas, because now's not the time for that. Release your ex. This is an ex energy that is lingering. You do not have romantic feelings for anymore. Somebody wanted you to trust new love. Okay, you got new love. Trust the new love. Release the ex. That's what it's saying. Honeymoon again. Yeah. All right. I like it. Your ideas are rejected. Not satisfied with results. Somebody's expressing themselves. It's becoming overwhelming, and they're not satisfied with results. So if your ideas are being rejected, that means stop. Okay, so on pins and needles. Okay, so the energy that didn't stop is on pins and needles. And you're being asked to free yourself from any energy that is weighing you down here. There's a rough patch. A rough patch. So that's just like when you're walking along the grass and you step in the burrs in the ground on the weeds that carry the burrs that, I don't know, that hurt. Those kind of things. Express your feelings. Somebody's hurt about what you're doing, whatever it was here, we got whatever anyone that was on pins and needles about, and it became overwhelming. That has to do with a bad idea, manipulated and led astray. Whatever was, this is all mystery to whoever was united, led astray. Maybe due to religious factors or some kind of unconventional deal. Beyond your ability, done to death. Not viable. Okay. Something's not viable. As you did in the past. As someone did in the past. Is not viable any longer. 2 no's. And another no. Not able to proceed. Closed to negotiation. Whatever was not able to integrate with another with harmony and balance is being rejected. So I said something about ideas coming together and learning, not judging and throwing things around and weight around as far as religious factors go. So there's a lot of hypocritical energy, obviously, with the 7 of Swords, religious factors. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, things going against the flow with a star energy, an Empress energy, and High Priestess energy. There's been methods, a brilliant idea, a method. I don't know. What's about the methods? Good method, or is it a benefit, or is it the other way? I don't know. Method. Trust your feelings, fulfill your heart's desire. Your ideas are rejected. That was The same card that just came out. Your ideas are rejected, not satisfied with results. Didn't we see that? Now it's trust your feelings. Oh, wow. Whatever you trusted blindly, possibly. You might have blindly trusted something. Stuck inside your head, brain freeze, overthinking it. Wait a minute. Trust your feelings. What you think you know. Okay, these are projections to not but interfere, manipulated, but what is the other word I'm looking for? Influence. Influence feelings. Or it's about being stuck with the ideas of them. But you get a lucky break. All right. Yeah. What's happening, Libra, with this energy this evening? Burning through money, broke, poor investment, broke. Walk, walk, walk before you can run. Just say walk. Another no, yes. Well, wait a minute. Walk before you can run. Brilliant idea. All right, so there's an energy broke, or you were broke, or this is about going broke, or this energy influencing a lack or creating some kind of tower involved with finances. And keep turning this. See, I gotta remember the camera's over there. It's not over here. So bear with me. But I figure if I put it down away, there's probably a reason for that. This is about baby steps. Let's get to the card. Long range and then baby steps. I'm just trying to long range and then baby steps. Broke, went a long way, took baby steps with a brilliant idea, could have moved or traveled, because you're right on time with this brilliant idea. You're a budding star. Whatever's heavy and weighed down, it's like that those two words like came out as one. Whatever's heavy and weighed down. Dream weaver. I said something about dreams. Pisces, your dreams. Dream weaver. Embrace solitude. Hey, that was that Four of Swords. Solitude. There's a web of connection on pins and needles. Seek solitude, because this all energy wants to express wants you to express love their way. Ride the current, roots of stability. Check out those roots. This is a current, and then, it's like riding the current, but it looks pretty rough and it's a heck of a current. So it's like been viable. It's been viable, not viable, done to death over here. Ride the current. Okay. All having to do because you have chemistry. And you set up boundaries because you had love coming in with the Knight of Cups. What's happening for you, Libra? Those roots have a grove of unity with them. You have really like a forest green of. It also could be, hang on, got opening doors. I got just go with it, but this grow of unity with the home and the family deal here, you made a decision about that support system. That's what you're also, that's obviously being recognized. You had doors opening for you. Those doors were part of the sun. The sun was opening doors for you. Religious factors, the sun. So you had a very clear, you got a very pure energy here. And your doors that are opening are also pure. This just go with it seems rocky. Here you got quiet moments. Go with the quiet moments. What's on the other side? Yeah, gentle, release. Okay. The other side of this is gentle release. So it's about how you're releasing. Don't just go with it, but release intentionally. Does that make sense? And then it's how you would release. Because when you have doors opening, I also have a red door. And I don't know if that's a mirror on the back there or not. I can't really see. But anyway, there's doors opening. You know, so with the just go with it, you got the burning through money and broke. So whatever's being encouraged in such a way where it's emotionally charged, take a look at it. Transform and rise. Rise above it. Transform, transmute, and rise. Huh? You're not into the baby step thing, because you already took some steps, I believe. You're seeking clarity now. It's about seeking clarity about it. Okay. The dream weaver. We're back to the dream weaver. Now it's time to seek clarity. So there was a web that was weaved, or this weaving that had happened, and then it turns out what a tangled web we weave, and the amount of energy and time put into creating the web. But then it's like, okay, what you gonna catch in the web then? What's that about? What was the web for? Nine of Pentacles for freedom. Your freedom, independence. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles. He wasn't trustworthy about a foundation. Let's see. Libra. Three of Pentacles is now in reverse. It's upright over here. So I'm clarifying. That's expressing your feelings. I said you're not expressing your feelings for what's on pins and needles to put yourself there, because you're not putting yourself down on pins and needles unless you want to. Here. Four of Swords, you're not putting yourself on pins and needles. You're taking a step back. Okay, so here she dreams again. High Priestess energy. Do something as you did in the past. You're going to gain clarity. Something's not moving forward to calmer waters. Pisces. Because of Pisces, Scorpio, spying, looking at how you're moving on. Page of Swords. Death. I think I forgot I had a camera on most of the time of this thing. I mean, I'm showing the cards, but I'm, doing the thing. Here's that Ace of Pentacles again. Oh my gosh. Ace of Pentacles again. Where was that? Over here. Engagements. Engagement brought you. Going toward something new brings you new things. I get bringing. Got bringing here. Wow. We started with the Eight of Swords. You're not tied to what was your broke experience or whatever was removed. You're seeing it from a higher perspective. There's confusion. I don't think it's you that's confused about the actions of the past. Let me see. And the deception. The past, Six of Cups, the reflection. You're not being harsh with your reflections and your actions. Another energy that's on pins and needles took some kind of action. In unity. Took action in unity. As something else bloomed. It did not work. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. You're not confused. The idea is to seek clarity, right? And to rise above. Well, you know what? I don't know if the clarity comes before the rise or the rise comes before the clarity. We'll see. And then I got the moon in reverse. Well, okay, something about the moon rising or phases of the moon, but it's in the reverse. So you're not in illusion about it or fear about it, about just sharing or your values. You're quite clear with what you're doing. Four of Wands. You're quite clear of what you're doing with your support, your home, and your family. Four of Wands, Two of Wands, Four of Wands upright, a marriage, a commitment. There's an energy behind it. There was some sadness to overcome, then you kept it going, and then you had a loss or something. A home could have been involved with kind of battle with the Four of Wands being home. Four of Pentacles, some kind of battle. Could have been about security or money, or it could have been about finances with the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to put this over here. I got the Three of Pentacles in reverse to the Four of Pentacles upright. On pins and needles. About the Six of Pentacles that was over here. But how you're still getting something. Page of Wands in reverse. Or how somebody's getting news, no, they're not. Yeah, that's bad news that you're getting something. Or Page of Wands in reverse. Whatever couldn't move forward is getting news. You got something coming in. And by the way, these two are 10 Pentacles. 6 and 4 is 10 Pentacles. And then I got the Ace over here. So, you know. The past. Past reflection. Past deception. Closing off the cycle with the world. Hangman in reverse. Unable to see a higher perspective. Or you did and you let it go. This is what was being rejected. But you're not rejected. You could be rejected something. Or wherever you're rejected is you're protected. Anyway, this went. The Hangman's in reverse. Pisces again. Yeah, something didn't work. You're not in the Five of Pentacles. You could be wondering why you're not in the Five of Pentacles. Because you put hard work in. You're not in the Five of Pentacles. Hard work was put in about a Five of Pentacles. With an Emperor in reverse. I didn't know if he wanted to come upright or in reverse. So you got an Emperor upright and an Emperor in reverse here. Somebody put a lot of Aries energy, Virgo energy, to not be out in the cold, or Queen of Wands in reverse. Or that's the excuse. I don't know. Ace of Cups, because you have an Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. All right. I like it. Temperance in reverse over here. because you're getting an engagement. Queen of Wands in reverse. Jealous of where you're going. What decisions you're making. Wow, because you're into the star energy. What decisions you made. He's looking at the decisions, but they can't see the decisions with the Temperance in reverse. Huh. Let's see. Four of Wands sideways. It's been I'm going to take that up right. Just because, yeah. You had the three. Look. The Three of Wands. Now the Four of Wands. Working out. Ace of Cups. Not in fear. This is with the Moon in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. Not sad about it. All right. What is going on here? A couple more. Lovers sideways, more in reverse for me. Lovers in reverse. All right. This is very two-faced energy here on Pins and Needles at this time. About something about a Four of Pentacles. Could be in greed or it's about your freedom. Ace of Swords. Simple freedom, willpower, free will, your own destiny. Oh, they were in reverse. Oh my gosh. Past reflection has been distorted. Very superficial narrative going on here, created. And created worry. And these religious factors are all over this worry. Oh, but I think it's not you that's worried now. Huh. Because you don't look worried there. I want to say that ace and that 9 equals 10 pentacles upright. And this is worrisome. Because this energy is looking at this with the Page of Swords. Your freedom, your independence. Your transformations with death, Scorpio. What you walked away, like unscathed, from a competition or chaos. You chose not to go to 3, 4, 5 of Wands, or you just overstepped that 5 and went right to the 6 of Wands and didn't waste your time. But you didn't waste your time, maybe? I want to, who or what is in this 9 of Swords? Star in reverse. You're not getting what they want. All right, the World. Because you closed out the cycle. Didn't carry the burden. You know where you're going. And it's a 2 of Cups. This Ace of Cups turns into a 2 of Cups. You got marriage right next to the Ace of Cups over here. 1, 1, 1, 1. Twin flame. 11, 11. Whatever label, sequence you'd like to use. It's true love. And there's, wow. I said you overstepped a 5 and went right to the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 2 of Cups. You're not carrying the burdens. Close out the cycle. Now you could be sharing it with the world because you're not afraid to do so. But you don't have to get so involved where it interferes with your freedom there and your independence. So there's a fine line somewhere. Whoa, what is this, Gemini in reverse? Or Gemini, Lovers in reverse. So when I could be a reverse then. Lovers in reverse, Star in reverse. A lot of air signs around you, or air energy that you were tied to with that 8 of Swords. Well, I'll be darned. I said, what is that, Lovers in reverse? The Sun. Well, you're very happy turning something down. Or something is connected wrong. Somebody's worried about something. Oh my gosh. The two aces of swords in reverse. I mean, aces of wands in reverse. Well, I have the ace of swords here. Oh, well, there could be two people with the same narrative happening in the background coming together. Oh, I'm getting there. Okay. Yeah, because the Ten of Pentacles is right behind it. This has to do with a tradition that is no longer being honored for reasons that are whatever. It doesn't even matter. Because you're happy. Because you got happy. Because you are happy. Two of Swords. This energy, Ace of Swords in reverse, is the Two of Swords now. It's the past. And it's the Devil. Four of Cups in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, Empress. I said you like, okay, you went right from the Empress to the Devil with the Sun. So light shining on what you need to see, when you need to see it. No sooner, no later. Huh, that makes sense. King of Wands, about a King of Wands, with a King of Wands, or about a King of Wands, who is worried and not being seen as you take a rest or a break from it. You're creating to be creative or using your creative energy. Now, the King of Wands could be experiencing a Five of Pentacles as you break free. That's the energy that's going broke or lost money, losing money, or with or had actions that were a loss, deceptive actions. About a Page of Pentacles in reverse, and confusions. So it's like casting that web of confusion, While you're free from the web of confusion, so you're like the one that got away from the web. Hermit. Or maybe you're not getting close enough to the web to get stuck in it. Could involve a Virgo again. We got a lot of Virgo. Walked away from a Ten of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Now because the justice is occurring. The justice. I got 9. 11 again. 11, 9, 9, 9, 11. Again. And Ten of Cups in reverse. So this is like needless contacts from a Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to say. Okay. Well, okay, I am going to do some more readings tomorrow. Just so you know. Yeah. So we got Opal. This is about, wow, I'm just trying to get a grip here. Okay. There's an energy behind you sparkling and shining that can't let go and give it to God, or can't let it go, or wants to control something. Okay? Or you let it go completely. And then that might have been shocking. You were being guided bold. Or whatever I just said. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Oh, I'm tired. There's a religious or spiritual community right here. Let yourself spark. You're outshining this community. You got the community, and you got what's happening? Sorry. Oh my gosh, this is about emotions again. Didn't I have to express your feelings over here? And now it's like you're feeling your emotions. Instead of expressing them, feel them, and then let them go. And then because it was affecting some kind of wealth. No, no, it was affecting health or recovery or wellness. I was going to say wellness and health, but it came out wealth and health, whatever, affecting things. It was about purifying and detoxifying. It's about honestly assessing these emotions, or if they're necessary, with the sun. That's helping you clear negative emotions, of course. We have clear quartz with the sun, very clear, pure energy there, assisting. It's about having self confidence through God confidence, tiger eye energy. Believe in yourself by God working through you. Letting go of the ego. It was about that control. Clearing negativity. Clearing negativity around your self confidence. Could have learned a life lesson, or this is about a life lesson, and the life lessons are about negative reoccurring patterns. Clearing those up. You have divine intervention when you have self confidence. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Keyword sincere. And I don't know who gets to decide. There's control issues here. Yellow jasper. Gold. Yellow jasper, tiger eye. All right, so that's a lot of solar plexus energy here. Willpower. Let yourself sparkle and shine. Right behind control issues. Easy does it, I believe. No, progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others. Something about you don't need to, you've got, if it's like somebody thinks you need to go be doing something. Go be doing something. And that's the truth. Going and doing something that you don't want to do. It's a time of big and blessed change, and God is supporting you each step of the way. This is lapis lazuli, the truth on divine intervention. Didn't I say something about how honest you were? Divine intervention, sincerity. So you have the clarity and sincerity. Or the life lesson, negative reoccurring patterns. This was unhealthy communications, and it contained unnecessary worries. It's about blockage or intuition, with heightened intuition in reverse. All these are in reverse. So it's trying to be gentle in yourself. Be gentle with yourself. All right, a couple more. Thanks a lot for being here. Abundance is your right. Okay. Let's go on. Possess self-confidence. Tiger eye. 2 cards of self-confidence, Libra. I know that this has come up for you before because I remember holding these 2 cards up. Well, maybe it wasn't for you, but maybe it was. I don't know. Previous readings are under the live tab because that's what I've been doing. Double confidence, self-confidence, not arrogance, confidence. Thoughts create your reality. Possess self-confidence with this emotional pins and needles energy. Didn't I just say about ego confidence? And here, let go of the ego. Self-confidence. Somebody's in their ego, though. Maybe you did. And this is energy that's in their ego. I just said maybe you did. Take responsibility for your actions is right here. Somebody's still in their ego. And you're following the golden rule. Again, I see you're honest and you're kind. You treat others as you would like to be treated. Oh, wow. You've forgiven yourself, or where you didn't trust your intuition, you're being learned. You're being taught how to forgive yourself here by learning. Whatever wasn't leading by example. Okay, so this energy over here isn't following the golden rule or leading by example, and you are. And you're very much appreciating your talents. You chose love, or somebody didn't choose love over the fear with their thoughts. There's a lot of thoughts being projected as like something like truth, but they're just, you know, their thoughts. If somebody's doesn't have a filter, does that make sense? You don't have a filter? Let's see. Maybe doesn't have a filter. Have an attitude of gratitude this time. Appreciate your talents. Okay, gratitude and following the golden rule. Death isn't losing. What am I going more? This is live your bliss is in reverse. Abundance is your right. Okay, so this has to do with abundance. But you got an abundance of sorry. You got an abundance of gratitude. You didn't need this energy. Now this energy might need you. Something like that. Because now you are honestly building a Four of Wands with the roots of stability. That's the prize. Kindness counts. Yes, it does. Learn from your mistakes. You may have been kind in an energy that maybe didn't deserve your kindness, but you thought there was something about thoughts, influencing thoughts. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgiveness is for yourself. And interesting. All right, I'm gonna get a couple more things if you want to hang out. I think I got time. But I am gonna pick all these up. So if you and then I drop it. That's cute. But yeah, I'm a little tired. I really didn't expect to do this, so sometimes that happens. Most of the time not. Most of the time I do expect. I do. Oh, it's funny. All right, what's happening with this reading for Libra? Well, that angel has been coming out a lot. Angel in the pocket has been coming out a lot. So wonderful. Protecting peace. Then I got the peace sign. Then I got the key to peace. And this key is wrapped around somebody tried to key a safety pin. So what I'm trying to say is try to like pin something. There's the safety pin that pin something. Oh gosh, could have tried to pin something. Then I got fluorite, and then I got citrine, which is solar plexus energy. Your willpower, the pin, the key and the pin. I don't know. It could be picking a lock or something to do with a locksmith or an unwise action. I don't know. So I guess, because I'm thinking of the pins and the needles energy that came out and then the pin. Let me just see. What is this key and pin? You're being shown the way. You neatly tied up against secured a trustworthy connection. That's what it means. Neatly tied and secured something up. You're being shown the way. Welcome with open arms. You neatly tied and secured a trustworthy connection. And there's that knot. Could represent marriage. I have a couple stray cards in here. I probably put it on top of the wrong deck a second ago. A lot. Well, all of them I had out. Huh. All right. Okay, I wanted to pull those. What else here? Because right for picking. Perfect timing. Okay. Perfect timing. You might be getting satisfaction by cutting things short now with what you don't want. Interesting. I want to see what that key and pin was. So we got something quite secure with angels protecting it with peace. Libra. I did this already. Wait a minute. Whoa, some more want to come up. What are they? Oh my gosh, a heart, the flower, and the four-leaf clover. But that's not what I meant to do. Oh my gosh, okay. I see the X first off. X. Yo. X could say yo. Go ahead and move these. YO. Or something could be about a yo-yo. Something's yo-yo. Yo-yoing. I got the ox again. Docs. Okay. Rocks. R-O-X, Roxy, short for Roxy, rocks. Roll. R-O-L-O. A thud. Roll and thud. I have thunder. I just got thund. Y and X. Y and X chromosome. Right. Y and X chromosome. Y and X. Something could be double L's, double O's. Drool, droll, droll, not drool. Droll. Something's droll. Whoever says droll. I don't know. Troll. A troll says droll, of course. Oh my goodness. I got thou. How art thou? Or thou, the old text kind of that thou. There's a wop, mop, or a lop, G-O-P, L-O-G, or locks, locks. There's a lie, L-Y-E, that kind of lie. Try. Try. Tray with an E. Tray. T-R-A-Y. Tron. Tron. Thou. Thou. Wrong. X. One. The number one. Two. The number two. I don't know. 3 strikes, you're out. Possible. I don't know if I don't got any E's, but 3 comes after 2. Right. W-H-O, who? How art thou? Oh, I took it. Romeo and Juliet. Who said? Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Shakespeare? Romeo and Juliet? Is that what they say? Oh, something about a horse or I don't know. Yeah. Interesting. I got the only, O-N-L-Y, the only one. The only one. Then I got T-O-O, the only one too. So, yeah, okay. Well, interesting. There's a pun here. I don't have an N, but I feel a pun. I don't know what kind of pun. Something's null. Kind of null and voided. Something's from what? Rome. From Rome. R-O-M-E. F-R-O-M, Rome. Rome could be home. Home. W-H-O-R-E. I got holy. Oh my gosh, what story is that? The lady at the well, goodness, in the Bible. Holy moly. Wow. Not only is it holy, it's a holy moly. I got 3 L's. I got all the L's. Oh my God. I don't even know if moly's spelled with 1 L or 2, but it's here saying. There could be a pulley involved. Oh, good. Okay. Pun. Poof. Oh, it could have disappeared. Poof. P-O-O-F. Something was a hoot. About the loot. Hoot. Loot. Something's moot. M-O-O-T. Is that a word? Like a foot? Root? The foot and the root. Well, that is, what you walk upon the earth on your foot, and then you got your roots. The root. Root. Okay. W-H-O-P. Wow. I don't know if that's like some kind of, doesn't sound nice. Meant to cut. Loop. Something's in a loop. A hoop. Yes, a hoop is a loop. Something about a hoop or a loop. I got NYU. New York. NYU. All right, let's see. New York, or NYU. See if there's anything else here. Wrong. Rochester. Wrong. From Winchester. Something about you. Y'all. Or Kentucky. Maybe. I don't have a K. Oregon. Someone could say oi. 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 All right, the loo. Isn't that English using the loo? I'm going to go ahead and end it. Thanks a lot. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you next time.